Lesson 4, Cursive, lowercase, U-W-E-P. Let's review our handwriting position, making sure you're sitting straight up as you write. Your paper is slightly slanted in the corner on the hand that you write with. You're holding your pencil on the color only, not the wood. Have your cave down, holding your paper from the top and the bottom. Top line, midline, baseline, descending space. Let's begin with lowercase u. Begin at the baseline, slope up to the midline, straight back down. As you start getting to the baseline, you're going to make a U-turn, go straight back up to the midline, straight back down with an end connector. Again, baseline, straight up, straight down, U-turn, straight up, straight down, end connector. Baseline, slope up, straight down, U-turn, straight up, straight back down, end connector. Slope up, straight down, U-turn, straight up, straight down, end connector. Your turn. So knowing that you have practiced on 1 or 2 lines, we're going to go ahead and skip a line and practice on the next line. So I go from one dotted line to the next dotted line. Then I see top line, midline, baseline, descending space. This is my new line I'm going to practice on. Let's begin with lowercase w in cursive. Now, W is actually 1 U, 2 U's, except in cursive, it has a high connector at the end. Let me show you. So begin at the baseline. You're going to slope up to the midline, come straight back down, make a U-turn, go straight up, straight back down the same line, make another U-turn, same size, straight back up, then make a little half smile, and that is your end connector. Again, baseline, midline, U-turn, U-turn, touching your guidelines, and then end connector. Baseline, slope up to the midline, U-turn, U-turn, make sure your U's are the same size, touch the midline, end connector. Baseline, slope up, U-turn, U-turn, end connector. Your turn. Lowercase e. So I have this line. I'm going to go skipping down to my next line to practice on. Go down to the baseline. Slope up. Once I hit the midline, I'm going to do a backward loop and come straight back down to the baseline, end connector. That is your lowercase e. Let's go again. Baseline, slope up, backward loop, straight down, end connector. Baseline, backward loop, straight down, end connector. Baseline, slope up, backward loop, straight down. Once I hit the baseline, end connector. One more time. Slope up. Once I hit the midline, loop backwards, straight down, end connector. Your turn. The next letter will be lowercase p in cursive. This is actually one of the most difficult letters, I think, to master, but with practice you'll get it, no problem. So we begin at the baseline, slope up to the midline, come straight back down that same line, straight back down below. Then you're going to make a backward loop. You're going to cross and stay straight on that line, tucking it inside. Make a front belly, close it up with an end connector. Again, baseline, slope up, straight down, backward loop, stay on that line, stay on that line. Don't have it open. Front belly, close it up, end connector. Slope up, straight down, backward loop, straight up, straight up, straight up till you hit the midline, belly in the front, end connector. Again, slope up, straight down, backward loop, straight up, straight up, straight up, all the way until you hit the midline. Front belly, close it up, end connector. Your turn, you'll get it. The first word we'll be practicing will be pen. Not pencil, but pen. That's p-e-n. So let's begin with the P. Baseline, slope up, straight back down, into the descending space, backward loop, straight up, make the front belly. Let's go, and there's your end connector. Let's go straight into the E, over and around. Straight up, hump over, end connector. Again, baseline, up, down, back loop, stay in there, over and around, come out, go up, loop around, backwards loop, straight down, then go into my N immediately, straight back up, over and around, end connector. Your turn. The next word will be wind. W-E-N-D. Let me start with my W. And this is baseline, up to the midline. 1 U-turn, 2 U-turns. This is a high connector, so you just pretend like you start at the baseline, but you're going to go straight into the I. This is straight up, straight back down, come down. You're going to go now into your N, hump over, hump over. Now you're at the end connector, go straight into your D, over, around, close, straight up, straight back down with an end connector. Don't forget to dot your I. Now, I don't feel like I have enough room for my wind over there, so I'm going to come down here to the next line, next dotted line, go to the baseline, straight up, 1 U-turn, 2 U-turns, high connector, go into my I, straight back down, slope up to my N, hump over again. Now I'm going to go over, around, slope over, straight up, straight back down, end connector, and dot my I. So when you need to go back and finish something, you need to remember to dot your I's. Your turn. Next word will be dug. D-U-G. Begin at the baseline. You're going to little hill up, over and around. Come straight up, close it up, come straight back down. let's go into our U. Straight up, straight down, U-turn, straight up, straight down. Now I'm going to go into my G, which is little hill over, down and around, close, straight back down to the descending space, front loop and cross at the baseline. Next time, next word. So let's practice it one more time. D, over and around, straight down, and then I'm going to my G, over and around, close, straight back down, front loop, cross. Your turn. The next word will be same. That is S-A-M-E. A. Reason why it says A is has a silent E. So let's go with the baseline. We're going to slope up, make my Hershey kiss at the top, belly in the front, close, come over and around, A, over and around, straight up, straight back down, come over, hump over once, hump over twice. In cursive it gets 3 humps. It's all the same size. And then let's go into the E, slope over and around, straight back down with an end connector. Do it again. Up, Hershey kiss, belly, little hill over, close, straight down. Let's go into my M, 1 hump, 2 humps, 3 humps. Now let's go into the E, gonna kind of slope around over there, straight down with an end connector. Your turn. Last word for this week, I wanted to practice the P again. So this word is going to be sap. Sap, sap. Baseline, slope up. Let's practice the S. Hershey kiss, belly. Come on over. Let's make the A. Close. Now let's go into the P. Straight up, straight down, backward loop. Stay tucked inside there. Belly in front. Close. End connector. Nice. Let's try to squeeze in one more. S. Over and around. A. Straight up, straight back down. Now let's go into the P. Straight down, back loop, over and around, close, end connector. Awesome. So in looking over your words, make sure that they are all meeting the guidelines. Midline, baseline, top line over here. We've got our I dotted. The P is hanging down, descending space. G is in the descending space, and same with P over here. So make sure your letters are all the same size, all the same width. Each U is the same size. So in the meantime, keep on working hard. I know you're doing great. I can't wait to see your work next Thursday. So enjoy. See you Thursday. Bye-bye.